Hello and welcome to Looking Glass Letterbox for Teatime and Tarot. This is a daily tarot journal. It is a general reading, so it's not going to resonate or connect with everyone. Take what works for you, leave what doesn't. It's entirely your prerogative how you want to apply any of this for yourself, if at all. Thank you for your time and attention. I realize that it is valuable, so thank you for sharing some of it with me. We are going to go ahead and begin here. And yesterday, I believe there was the Magician in the center, a call to action, and what else did we talk about yesterday? Oh, sometimes it's just for the lulz. Not everything that arises in Aries season is meant to be grounded and carried with you throughout the future of what it is that you're planning and developing. Not everything is going to fit in to the plan, but it's okay, because some things are just for today, some things are just for fun, some things are just to see. Aries is a season of trial and error, of sort of flirting with possibility and opportunity before making a commitment to any of them to carry them into the future. So today we are going to start here with the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so an opportunity has presented itself. An opportunity that has the potential of material result, because it is a coin: homework, money, family, health. So an opportunity or a connection or a meeting or some kind of a scenario that can merit material reward. However you want to apply that, or whatever that means to you. And then in the center we have the Five of Swords. Okay, so a point of obstacle, a point of challenge, a point of conflict. This is mental conflict, inner conflict. So Five of Swords is a lot of times it's you're fighting with yourself. The self-limitation, self-limiting thought. You know, the person who's standing over here, despondent, that's the part of you that wants to try something new, to step into a new realm of experience, a new option of being or deciding, or perspective or story. And the Three of Swords here is also you, but it's those self-limiting, prohibitive thoughts that rise up and say, whoa, what makes you think that this is an option for you? Well, it is an option for you, but you have to reconcile that with yourself, in your own mind, in your own perspective. If it's not an aspect of inner conflict, it could be another person. It could be someone in your element that is seeing you trying new things and stepping out of your regular way of being or doing, and is, you know, sometimes when that happens to people close to us, for some reason it becomes threatening to them, and they don't want to allow that, or they want to have a problem with that. So a point of conflict that requires discussion, because it is swords, so it is communication. All right, so if there's a conversation that you need to have with someone that you're in conflict with to come to further understanding or resolution, or if it's a conversation that you need to have with yourself to sort of release yourself to engage with this opportunity of the Ace of Pentacles. And then we have the Page of Cups, okay, being open and receptive and vulnerable, in the sense that you're willing to explore the process or the experience for success or defeat. You're willing to step into the experience of it to receive whatever is available there for you. Okay, she has a fish in the cup. Okay, so are you being receptive to this pentacle, the fish, that is being offered to you? Will you receive it? And will you take the next step with the page and sort of explore it, go on discovery, ask questions, be interested, be engaged, be creative, and sort of wonder about how this can apply, because this is accepted with emotional resonance. All right, so, and with this Five of Swords in here, whatever is blocking you in your understanding in the mental body, in your understanding or your perspective or your story or your relationships, overcoming that obstacle, having that conversation, coming to that resolution will allow you to accept this opportunity with the spirit, sort of an open heart of willingness to go with it. All right, and then clarifying the Ace of Pentacles, we have the Page of Swords. Okay, so receiving information, same as the Page of Cups, and being curious about it, exploring it, discovering it, asking questions, thinking about how can I apply this? How can I accept this? How is this going to work into what I'm doing? Or am I just going to go on a wing and a prayer and just see what shows up when I engage with this? And then I'll decide what I want to do with it at a later point. But the pages are about being curious and on a path of discovery and exploration, while also keeping in mind the blueprint and the plan, and being in awareness of a state of becoming prepared, of preparedness. Clarifying the Five of Swords, we have the Five of Cups. Okay, so disappointment, grief, loss. That may be the mental conflict that you're having, is your head is trying to protect the sort of your disappointed heart, so that you don't have to feel disappointed or grief-stricken or at a loss anymore. That hope that is present in the Page of Cups and the Page of Swords, and wants to be fulfilled, wants to believe that there is something more or something different or something, something out there for you that you haven't experienced yet that's going to enrich your life and yourself and everything. Being afraid that you'll be able to see it, but you won't be able to receive it. The Page of Cups says, I'll receive it, I'll take it and see what works with it. So if it's your head trying to protect your heart, take some time to explore that. And yesterday we talked about considering your expectations amid a great enthusiasm. And again, just doing it for the lulz, and seeing how that works. And then if it is something that can be embraced and worked into a plan to carry forward into the rest of the year, the rest of the decade, the rest of your life, whatever it is, that however it is that you would like to apply that, you don't know if that's going to be possible until you try with the Page of Cups and receive the opportunity. So this the obstacle of the Five of Cups and the Five of Swords, take some time to explore that so that you can come to a stage where you're willing to try, where you're willing to give it a go and sort of release yourself from this. There's something in here that needs to be explored so that you can come to a point of revelation in mind and in heart. All right, and then clarifying the Page of Cups, we have the Wheel of Fortune, okay? So it's a auspicious of good luck, the Wheel of Fortune, but time is turning, opportunities are rolling, what you say yes to and what you say no to. If this coin is something that you have wanted for a long time and never expected to have, if this coin, whatever this opportunity or blessing is that is being bestowed upon you, if you say no to it, it may come back around and you may have the opportunity to engage with it again, or you may not. You may have an opportunity to engage with something similar. But what chance, what risk, that's what the fives are sort of asking us to look at here, is what's the risk that you want to accept and step into? Are you willing to take the risk of this not working out how you envision it to be, or being enriched and expanded beyond even your understanding of how it can be applied? That's the risk you take when you're in sort of a trial period and opportunity arises, and you just see how it goes, because nothing is certain, but the opportunity is here now. So recognizing if you're willing to let this opportunity go and say no to it and reject it, or if it's time for you to embrace it, to see how it works out, to see what it fulfills, to see what is possible, to see even if it is what you thought that it would be. You may have a misunderstanding about how this is going to apply, but you won't know that until you work through the obstacle of the sort of the risk that's involved and step into that point of receiving it to see how it works for you and what it means for you once you have the opportunity to engage with it. At the bottom of the deck, we have the sun. The answer is yes. Everything is illuminated. Rose is delighted here. So allowing yourself to embrace that joy of accepting the opportunity and recognizing that, yes, you may be disappointed. It may not work out how you thought it was, but it is exciting to have the opportunity to explore it, to experience it, to see how it works, to engage with it. It is exciting and it is revitalizing with the sun. At the bottom of the deck, Six of Pentacles. So that's stepping into exchange, stepping into the cyclical nature of give and take, of what you put in. You can't get anything out if you don't put anything in, at receiving and giving. So that cyclical nature of exchange within the coins, material manifestation. So even if this doesn't pan out like you're afraid that it won't, it can lead you to so much more that is available. It's one step at a time. And then we have the Hermit. Okay, so what is it that you want to experience? The Hermit to help you through this point of conflict in head and heart with the fives. The Hermit is shining the light on the Six of Cups here. So, and the sun is radiating down on everything. So what is it? So everything is underneath the wheel. So everything is open. Everything's available. You can see everything right now that is in play under the sun because everything is revealed. But the Hermit has a flashlight, so it's like a spotlight. So what specifically are you trying to shine a light on? And it's shining the light towards the Six of Pentacles. What do you want to come into connection and come into that point of exchange and reciprocity with? For you, for yourself, for the Hermit, what path are you walking? What do you want to discover? What experience do you seek to have? What secrets do you seek to be revealed to you on the path that you're walking? All right, and then this is the card of Virgo. So Virgo may be influential to you here. And the Virgo is actually falling under the Five of Swords and the Five of Cups. The Virgo can be the perfectionist. So expecting something to be exactly, perfectly the way that you envisioned it, that can draw up the Five of Swords and the Five of Cups. Just because of that expectation of perfection. Release yourself from the expectation of perfection and engage and to get the details that you want to have to work with. So that may apply here. And then also we have the sun. That's the card of Leo. And under the sun, there's the Empress. That's creation. Lovely. So a Leo may be influential. And that's that bold heart and courageous spirit and playfulness. The Page of Cups is also very creative and charming and delightful. So playfulness with this opportunity, not so serious. Aries is a time of flirting and considering and seeing all of the options that are available, exploring all of the ideas and how they might work into things, how they might work out long term, or if they're just for today. So keep that in mind when this Five of Swords rises up or the expectation of perfection rises up. And think about when you do have opportunities, how are you engaging them? Are you getting lost in the detail and sort of expectation of perfection? Or are you focused on just embracing the experience and gleaning all of the information and detail from that to work with the Hermit? All right. And then we have the Universe Has My Back. So what are you going to do this weekend? Are you going to play? Are you going to explore the possibility of opportunity or connection or experience? And expand? Or are you going to contract and go inward? Or are you going to do a combination of both? It's all up to you. No one can tell you what to do. You have to check in with your intuition, see where that leads you, see what that calls you to do. When I lean on the faith of the universe, peace becomes real. Okay, when I lean on the faith of the universe, peace becomes real. So trusting that this opportunity and working with it with the pages under the sun, and also focusing on it with your spotlight for you personally. It may actually be a gateway that is going to lead you down a path. This specific one may not work out like you think it will, but the potential that it will open you up to come into connection with something that is what you expect. You just didn't recognize that that was the key to unlock that potential, or something that's even broader and more enriching than your original focus, than you thought this would be. So trusting that what your intuition, what connects with you, what resonates with you, the opportunities that come in your path that you engage with, and trusting that those are going to lead you to further opportunities for growth and expansion and experience. Okay, I think that is all that I have for today. I hope that was helpful or interesting or curious for you. Subscribe, like, comment, share. If you'd like to support the channel, I would appreciate that. Otherwise, I am currently working on the April overviews and the yearly zodiac overviews that are going to be posted, I believe, beginning this weekend and going into next week. I'm very excited for you guys to see those. So check out the main channel or subscribe to be notified when those are posted for viewing. Also, if you want to review March and see how you've developed throughout March based on what the reading was at the beginning of the month, to see how things showed up for you, those are all available on the main page. I'll link those playlists after the video, as well as if you are interested in the extended readings for March, those are posted on the Patreon if you'd like to check that out if you're interested in extended readings. That is all I have for you. Have a delightful weekend, and I will see you guys on Monday. Bye.